Joe, how sweet it is. An individual title, a team title, and you're a senior. And just describe to me what this means to you.
This is huge. I mean, I came into Colorado and this team had never lost the Pac-12 title. And the upperclassmen always joked, you don't want to be the team to lose it. And unfortunately, we've lost it the last 2 years. So going into my senior year, this was my first goal on my checklist, was to win this team title. And I just had to do everything I could to beat a good Stanford team. And, winning the race, scoring 1 point is probably the best I can do for my team.
You controlled this race from the start. It was very impressive. You had to run into that very heavy headwind. Was that your strategy going in to try to control this race from the front?
So last year I felt Stanford really ran their own race and made us respond to them. And John and I going into this year said, it's our last year, we're not going to let that happen. We wanted to run our own race, and when I felt good, I just went. I didn't really question myself. The only thing I did was just remember to save a gear, because this home stretch is long, and you don't want to get passed up with 50 meters to go.
Well, you did a great job. Now, John, you mentioned John Dressel, another one, your 1A, 1B, the great senior leaders. But you also had a freshman, Kashawn Harrison, that made a big contribution to this team victory.
Yeah, I mean, Kashawn is probably one of the hardest working kids I've ever met. He was out in Boulder all summer with me. If I told that kid to run with me at 4 a.m., he would be the first one there to meet me. And so that just shows his hard work that he's been putting in since early this summer.
Coach Wetmore said to me earlier this week, Joe and John, they're my blue-collar guys. They do everything that we say. They're hardworking. Where do you get that from? Where do you get that kind of attitude?
I think it just comes from looking at the team rather than your individual self. I mean, if you're running out there with an ego and trying to do everything by yourself, it's not going to work. I very much fed off John, and John threw in some good surges to tire some people out in this race. So I wouldn't have won this race if John was wearing a different uniform or if John wasn't on my team. So I very much credit him, and I think it just comes from not having an ego and running selfless.
Joe, congratulations. What a great job. Team title, individual title, your senior year. Congratulations. Good on you.
Thank you.